I'm not a mess. Need to rest. I'm not a mess. Need to rest. I'm not a mess.
Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be telling you what happened when I dislocated my shoulder. Right, so anyway, this happened in year 7, I think it was. Started off as a normal day, got through period 1, 2 and 3. We got to lunch, and then so at this school, yeah, so we have this like basketball court, and like right next to it there's like this hill, and like at that time it was, I think it was summer, something like that, or it might have been winter, whichever one. Everyone was always up there, so you know, obviously I'm gonna be there. So I'm just messing around with my friends here, like pulling their bags and all that, and then this other friend, let's call him Jared. So Jared, he don't know what came over him. He just grabbed my bag and swirled like around, like went in a circle like once with my bag and threw me off the hill. I then landed on my shoulder, and then I laid there for like 20 seconds crying. Yeah, and then I went up, went to the nurse, and he said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. It'll just be a bruise. That's it." And then he said, "Well, I'm gonna call your mum now to come pick you up, because I'm guessing you're in a lot of pain, and you know, you can go home." So I was like, no, don't send me home. I just don't want to go. And he was like, why? I was like, I just don't want to go. So then he made me stay in there for like another 10 more minutes with an ice pack on my shoulder. And I don't know why, but he could literally see my bone sticking out on my shoulder. Like, there's the nurses, or yeah, the nurses there at this school, at my school, they're not even, I swear they're not even qualified. So he sends me back out to lunch, and I just sit at the top of the hill in pain. Like, I'm there just sitting there. If I even like move it, I couldn't. Like, I was holding it in like a brace position, I guess. Like, you know that position, like where you just hold it against your stomach and you just leave it there, like when you have, I forgot what it's called, like the armband kind of thing on it, whatever. Yeah, so I'm just sitting there, and then I get through the rest of the day in pain. Like, I was just sitting there, wasn't telling anyone that I was in pain, but I was in pain. And this particular day, I was going on a school trip, so that's the reason I didn't want to go home, because I wanted to go on a school trip. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, so I didn't go home because I wanted to go on a school trip. So on the bus, I'm just there like, this hurts so much. And then my friend is like, oh, you want to play some games? I was like, yeah, sure. He comes next to me, accidentally like nudges my shoulder like in the slightest bit. It killed, like, oh, I can't even explain the pain, but it actually like hurt. And so we get to like our cabins, or like the place where we're staying, and I have like 4 other people in my room. I'm on the top bunk. Yeah, I tried to get my shirt off, and I literally couldn't. And then one of my friends was like, "Yo, Oliver, are you alright?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm all fine. He's like, "It doesn't look like you're fine." And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But he still goes and tells the teachers. They take me into this other room. they look at my shoulder and they're like, what, how, why, and like they asked me so many of these questions. I'm like, oh, the school nurse said that I could go, so I just went. So then they took me to the nearest hospital, which was like, I don't know, like 5 minutes away. Bearing in mind the bus trip was like 2 hours, so I was on that bus in paper for so long. So we get to the nearest hospital, we're sitting there, so we got there about 9, yeah, and I went to the hospital around like 9:30. So they examine me, this guy comes in and he says, oh, you're gonna have to have an x-ray, we're gonna have to operate on you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, sick. So there's me worrying on the bed, hospital bed, like, great, I'm about to, you know, I'm about to have an operation done on me. So we go and get the x-ray, and basically, pretend this is like a normal shoulder, yeah, and this is what my shoulder this is what my shoulder looked like. So, yeah, they said that they were gonna have to operate on me. They told me to go back into the waiting room and wait till this guy who's like specialized on like dislocations, broken things or whatever, he comes in and he's like, oh, can you put your arm like to your head? And I was like, barely, but I could do it, but it hurt so much. So I do it and he says, well, if you can do that, you should be okay. You should just let it heal by itself, and it should be okay. They gave me some morphine, which is a drug to numb the pain, and then I had to wait like another 3 hours for my mum to come. My mum came and picked me up. I got in the car, another 3 hours back. It felt like 10 minutes in the car for me, because I was so tired. I just fell asleep instantly, so it felt like 10 minutes. I get home, I go to sleep. I couldn't get to sleep all night. Next morning I go to the hospital that's closest to me, because like the whole hospital, like this hospital like specializes in, you know, like dislocations, bones, whatever. So they examine me. We wait like another 2 hours because they said, oh, you need to get this x-ray. They give me a cast, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, didn't get to go on a school trip. That was kind of sad, but I did, yeah. So Jared, yeah, he got told off by one of the teachers. I don't think he even yeah, he got told off by one of the teachers, and yeah, he he didn't even get anything for it. So yeah, and then I had the cast on for like what, 9 weeks. They said I should have it off for 6, but there's me like, oh, I can get out of lessons. And my previous video where I didn't go to lesson, that was because of my dislocated shoulder. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. And the moral of the story is, don't go around shoving your friends around, otherwise karma will hit you. Yeah, anyway guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.